awesome. He's awesome to talk to. He's very entertaining.
He's a great guy. I've been getting tattooed from him for a little over 10 years now, and it's always a great experience. He's great to work with. He's very laid back and keeps you comfortable when you're getting tattooed, so he's great.
Hey, Dan Dittmer. I've been tattooing for 20 years now. Been around tattoos pretty much all my life. Just loved it. Loved the whole idea that somebody could put something on their body for the rest of their lives and not give a shit about what other people thought. You know, so it's like a big middle finger to society, you know. I can do what I want, fuck you can't take it away from me. And at this job it's rad because every day you change people's lives. The way they look at themselves, the way other people look at them, and it's awesome. It's empowering because it makes people feel better. They're stoked. They're like, wow, this is rad. I have something nobody else is ever going to get, and it changes the way they live the rest of their lives and the way, you know, their families are and the whole 9 yards. It's really an amazing job.
Dan's great. I mean, we're always just joking around the whole time, so it's like, it's not really getting tattooed. It's more like just hanging out and BSing and making fun of stuff and farting around. Then I get tattooed also. So
I wanted something to remind me of home, so I got a map, a dragon over top of the map to kind of watching out where I grew up. This is after my daughter was born, so she's represented right up top here, and you know, it's kind of a family, you know, bringing a new baby into the world. I want to represent my son. He's kind of a daredevil. He's was born 2010. You know, it's hard to come up with ideas, right? You're getting something that's on your body for the rest of your life, and you don't want it to be something fleeting.
Well, I do roller derby, and my name is Wookie Puss, and it's basically female Wookie bitch slapping Boba Fett. That's how I've described it to everyone. So, getting a Wookie kind of because I'm in roller derby and that's my name. And well, technically the first movie I ever saw when I was 2 years old was Return of the Jedi in the theaters, and I have a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff at home, which my husband was probably not the happiest to get from my parents when we moved into our house, but it's just fun. I've always liked it, so.
Hanging out with Dan, listening to some good music, didn't you really feel the pain of the tattoo? It was great. No, Dan's awesome. Yeah, so much fun.
Growing up, was a big nerd, D&D, played a lot of D&D back in the day when it first came out. Looking at all the Dungeons & Dragons artwork that came out in the day. I was in the skateboard punk rock scene. I mean, there's so much inspiration and amazing artists out there that you can have all this as a reference, where 20 years ago when I started, I mean, it was raw and primitive. You know, I was tattooing in Sturgis, tattooing outlaw bikers, Hell's Angels, stuff like that. And if you fucked up, they'd cut your hands off. So you learn really quick you don't fuck up. You know what I mean? So, you know, just to appreciate where people came from, where the whole tattooing originated from. It's real raw, primitive, very folk arty. You really become one with that person, you know. Everybody you've met today, I know everything about their lives, they know everything about mine, because we become friends that way.
A close friend of mine was really sick, actually, and he has a matching tattoo of a bird that's in my flower, and I wanted to put part of it on. He needed an operation that was unlikely to happen, and it took about a year to finish, 4 sessions, and we got it done right before he was able to have the operation that he needed to save his life. It was pretty cool.
Born in Medellin, Colombia, and that's why I got it. They found these statues hundreds of years ago, and it's kind of an unsolved mystery as to who, what tribe or what group left them. It's I think it just kind of has some significance with, you know, where I was born, and also some of the unknown in my life as well, because I don't know my birth parents or some of my birth family. You know, people not knowing for sure where they even came from, I feel like is a part, you know, a way I connected to that, and I really liked it. I wanted something that symbolized, you know, just being from that area and my heritage, really.
I've gotten tattooed by other people before, and they can be a little quiet. They just sit there and tattoo you, and Dan will talk to you the whole time. He's really funny.
So he's really fun to work with, an amazing, talented artist. And even though he's like won a bunch of awards and is in whatever tattoo magazines, he's just like an everyday kind of guy, easy to hang out with, loves his zombies.
It's a blast being around him. he's funny, makes you forget about the pain and being uncomfortable, all that. Great to work with. Amazing artist, obviously, and just all around good guy.
And it's just fun. I get to tattoo a lot of neat people, from pro athletes to, punk rockers to strippers to house moms to whatever. And every day is completely different with different stories, and you see how it affects different people in different walks of life. And it's fun. You get to do, like, tomorrow will be flowers, and the next day is a cutesy puppy, and then the next day is a zombie, and then the next day is whatever. So it's constantly changing. It's not like going to work, you got to wear the same outfit, punch in on the computer, and sit there in a windowless room, feeling like a monkey on a production line. That's not what I wanted. Life's too short. Enjoy, have a good time. Like I said, I love being here, and that affects the way, not only way it affects my family, because I come home and I'm all excited because I've had an awesome day, as opposed to come home and being like, fuck, life sucks, this sucks, I want to shoot myself in the face. And you have that negative attitude, and that carries, with you through the rest of your life. And again, negative attitude, real cancerous. I try to be a little more positive and enjoy, and then go home and the girlfriend's really excited about whatever she's doing, and it's just a good positive vibe. You just enjoy, it's pretty neat that way.